everyone. I'm Melinda, NailFanatic, and I'm here to do a magic money reading for all 12 zodiac signs. And so this reading will apply for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. And, we're going with the sign because in a couple days here, the sun goes into Virgo, and I've done plenty where Leo came first. So Leo, it's Virgo's turn to go first. We're going to be using, through all 12 signs, we're going to use the Abraham and the Law of Attraction cards. And then I'll pull fires inspired and directed and guided to. And for whoever takes the timestamps for all the different signs and puts them together in a message to me, whoever gets them to me first so that I can post them to the videos, thank you so much. And I will draw one of these cards for you as well and send that back to you. So with all that, let's start with the sign of Virgo. What is the Law of Attraction message for Virgo regarding their money for September 2018? Here we go. Virgo. I am becoming more aware of my feelings about money. So here we see somebody who's hands-on, their third eye, projecting out from the center of their consciousness and connected to all the consciousness that they are. So the back of the card says, many people protest when we accept the power of telling their finances as they want it to be, and it is, because they believe that they should be factual about what is happening. But if you continue to look at lackful what is and speak of what is, you will not find the improvement that you desire. If you want to effect substantial change in your life experience, you must think thoughts that feel different as you think them. So I want to ask, what is the point of attraction been? Has mostly been affecting your finances up until now, Virgo? And what is the change that you're being asked to make? In other words, what is the help to help you change, and where is it going to take you? So I'm looking at 3 cards for you as far as what is the current point of attraction regarding your financial flow, then what you can shift, how you can change it, what you need to do for the second card. And the third card will be the shift that you're seeing, basically. Okay, so first card out we have is the Strength card. So your point of attraction right now, Virgo, is one of strength. It's either, it's like, you know, you can make it through, but it's either coming in really fast or it's coming in really calmly. So the money is coming fast, or it's like when it comes fast, but then, you know, you never know when it's going to come again. What's the advice for you? The Magician is your advice. So the Magician, use all your use the assets that to be attracting finances. In other words, while you're exhibiting this strength, where can you focus your attention that is going to continue to attract to you? In other words, continue to call it out. Continue to call it out. How can you continue to call it out? And if you do this work during the month of September, also this is saying to you, hold on a minute, and get another message for you, Virgo. It's also saying to you that as you know you have the strength, then the universe shows you how you're right. As you know that everything is always working out for you financially, and that even though sometimes the flow flexes between calm and strong, the flow of finances, of money through your hands, even though, know that you're getting what you're asking for. So there is a, be willing to ask for it, and the out priestess. Well, the high priestess is a receiver. She's the receiver of the divine secret, of the divine knowledge, and she's the one that's able to communicate that. So it's saying that as you continue to do this, you are going to be guided. So it's actually a very clear cut and simple, and it's basically with all three of these being major arcana, it's showing that you have the support of the universe helping you, because for me, major arcanas is where the universe is stepping in, providing this energy, and minors are where we're proactively acting out and taking steps. And here is the step, the active step that you've been taking that is helping give you all this universal support is the Three of Cups. You've been celebrating. That advice to celebrate life until further notice, I think some of you Virgos like took that seriously. You're spending time with the people you enjoy, doing the things that make you feel good. You are finding causes for celebration, okay? So, with that, it's saying to me that that is putting you in touch with your feelings more about money. As you're out with friends and you're celebrating life, you're confronted with, do I have enough to do what I want to do? Well, yes, actually I do. And then you find that, yes, it's actually right. As you go out and you do the things you wish to do, then you continue to receive more. So that's the sign of Virgo, which was our first one. Then we'll go on to the sign of Libra. So, if you want to get your own cards drawn, you can just ask for the money drawing when you send your reading request in, and you can purchase your reading through my website at LPHtarot.com. Okay, let's see. What is the message for Libra at this time? In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. So as you're grateful, you set that frequency of gratitude, which gives you more cause to be grateful. The bottom of this card says the best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. And in that changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are, and in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations, and all limitations are self-imposed, and free yourself for the receiving of wonderful things. So, let's see. The advice for us is to find gratitude. So if you choose to take this homework, Libra, you can make sure that every time you wake up, you're looking at 3 things that you are grateful for. And as you go to bed, you're looking again at 3 things you're grateful for. Libra, your point of attraction is the King of Pentacles. You're feeling like, I am able to make and receive the wealth, and I make things happen, and money loves me, and I always have plenty to spare and to share. This is the card of plenty to spare and to share. That your business ventures are going well, your income is going well, your career is looking strong and healthy, you've got a little bit of money put away, you're able to do a few of the things that you want to do, and you definitely lack and need absolutely nothing. You have all of your physical needs met, and again, with a little bit of extra coinage to spare and to share to help improve the lot of the environment around you, because you, as showing up as a King of Pentacles in your point of attraction, you love to be surrounded by not only by the lavish things, but you like to have friends that have lavish things, and you like to share your lavish things with your friends. So the advice for you is the Ace of Swords. Stick to your truth. I'm seeing a hole-in-one. I'm seeing a victory. I'm seeing putting a ring on it. Okay. Is somebody who's going to watch this, Libra, that is going to be receiving a opportunity for an engagement or a partnership of some sort with a King of Pentacles. For someone, this King of Pentacles, especially if you're a lady watching this, yes, this King of Pentacles is coming in to offer a ring on the finger. But that is one of the things that you can also line up with. In other words, oh, okay, I like that, thank you. There's a Libra person watching this who already has the gold ring on the finger from a King of Pentacles. That is an example, again, of one of the many wonderful things that you could give your gratitude for. What do you have that you can be grateful for? Is it your pillow? Is it your bed? Is it that gorgeous ring on your finger? Is it your long flowy hair? Is it your matching shoes? Is it that you have one left sock and one right shoe and that's all you got? But if you're grateful for it, before you know it, you'll have matched socks, matched shoes in the closet to put them in. Okay, what you get for doing that is the Eight of Wands is saying things will pick up momentum for you. You're going to notice more opportunities coming up that are aligned with that. You're going to notice things picking up the pace. You're going to notice a lot of stuff for you to get involved in that feels, it's like ease. This is a card of great ease and speed. Easy speed. Easy Rider. What the heck? Why does Easy Rider come up in this reading? Okay. And with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it looks like you just decided in regard to your money that, you know, I am the King of Pentacles. I can have and do whatever I want. And with that, I have set the strongest winning vibration. I am the winner, 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 chicken dinner. I win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I walk up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there. Yeah, so that's that mentality that you have. Holding that mentality is going to bring it in and more and more. Are these clients, are these contracts, are these, what is this opportunity? Is this the sales? Is this the commissions? What is this that's going on, okay? Let me know, right? Tell me more about that. Okay, so that's the message for Libra. Now into Scorpio. Scorpio, what is the message for Scorpio? What is the law of attraction? Money and the law of attraction message for sign of Scorpio. This one. Okay. It is not my role to make others happy. It is not my role to make others happy. This is card number 45. 4 and 5 is 9. 9 is saying this situation is about to change real quick. You see like the contrast from one side, the dark, to the light of the silhouette. And there's growth going through this. Okay, so let's see what it says in the back here. It is not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance. When you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive, or get sick enough. Message, yes. Okay, let me get back to this. It says you cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive, or get sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength and clarity and alignment. So it is not your role to make others happy. I definitely feel some strong energy here for you, Scorpio, and as far as shadow attributes and trying to, again, like it says, clearly accommodate others. So what is the money message? What is the situation for Scorpios? Okay, first card out for you, Scorpio, is the Lovers. And then, let me shuffle these again because a lot fell out. The Lovers is saying that you are, for me, Scorpio, what I'm seeing is what's affecting your finances, your point of attraction. Right now, it's affecting your finances is actually love is more on your mind. whether it's the having of it or the lack of it. Your romantic love life is a strong bearing on your finances. It always does for everyone, but yours in particular right now is really strong. The advice for you this month for September 2018 is the Hangman. So it's saying that from where you're at, a shift of perspective is required. You're in a held up position, you're in a hold up, you're not receiving what you want because there's something here that you're missing, and it has to do with how you're looking at the other person and how you're looking at your money situation. I'm getting that, you know, if you keep paying attention to, I'm missing this piece here, I don't have enough, I'm missing my other half, that vibration is going to definitely resonate into more of your life. And so as you're looking for love in all the, whether they be right or wrong places, and you may be in an interracial relationship, but I definitely feel that if you feel like you're lacking in love, that is overflowing into your financial sector because it's one vibration that you're holding. And so if you can shift that perspective to where you're at, you may not always understand why, but it's always working out for you. It's in the best place that you can be because you are the beloved child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, and everything is always working out for you. If you can do that, then you will find, not only will you find the love reciprocated back to you, but you'll find your finances more in harmony. So that's to you. Some of you in Pentacles at the bottom, like maybe hang up over a earth sign person over the ability to beautify or care for your home, your family, to clothe or feed your family. For somebody, this has something to do with strong health concerns where you've got your mind more on growing the darkness and the missing, having, than you are focused upon. Can see the blessings that you have, important choices to make also that are going to influence your finances. And this has to do with that love energy. If you have love energy that you are blocking out, that you aren't allowing to flow, that you are in denial of, or that you have tried to harden yourself from, that's definitely going to harden and solidify the energy around your finances as well. So it's time to get that new perspective, Scorpio, okay? Now, next sign up we have is for Sagittarius. Let's see, what is the money message for Sagittarius for September 2018? What's the money message for Sagittarius for September 2018? One card, please. Sagittarius, you trying to take it all? Because you just had a whole bunch of cards flip out here. This one's yours, though. Card number 56. Shortages of time or money are perceptual. It's on an infinite flow. It never stops flowing. But you can create them because your mind is that powerful. Whatever you focus upon, whatever you make your reality in your mind, it becomes in your physical world because all is mental, and through mentality you control all, whether you're doing it deliberately and decisively or sloppily and haphazardly because you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You have no idea of your power, Sagittarius, or do you? Are you choosing what you're living, or are you just sloppily bumping into whatever comes your way? The back of the card says if you are feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort would be to focus upon better feeling thoughts and do more things that make you feel good. Your time is a perceptual thing, and even though the clock is ticking the same for everyone, your alignment affects your perception as well as the results that you allow. As you observe the enormous differences in the effort that people apply and the results they achieve, you have to conclude that there is more to the equation of achieving than action alone. And that is so true. Like, okay, it's not just what your hands do and your feet take you that creates your achieving of what you want. Because there are a lot of people who have a lot of money who are just busy loving and enjoying their life every day, Sagittarius. And so how can you get in that mind state to where money and time are on an abundant perception, and rather than the perception of limitation and finiteness? Okay, so let's see, what's the situation for Sagittarius regarding their money flow at this time? If you want to make a donation, you who had a question, you can definitely donate for the answer question, at least $1 to do your own custom question for you, and I will do it at the end of the 12 signs. Okay, so your situation, Sagittarius, situation is the Ace of Cups. That inner flow of spirit energy, self-love, and new love, all of that. Okay, so I feel like there's Sagittarius who is viewing this video and saying, yeah, well, I don't have enough time to work and to take care of my romance and my self, all of that. I have not enough money for this. Okay, what am I trying to say? Can we say it with greater clarity, please, in ease? Thank you. Here, I have this new love, and I've done a good job at bringing in this new love. Now I just need more time and money to give to this new love, is where we're at now. So you finally manifested this love, Sagittarius. You manifested this love, and now that you've manifested this love, I'm saying, well, how am I going to everything that I already did, plus I got this new person that I got, and I've got all these financial obligations and all those, but then at the same time, I still want to be able to finances to this situation, this love that I've got going on. Well, the advice for you as a hermit is saying, look inside. First off, look inside. And why do you feel that it has to be limited? Why do you feel like it has to be exhaustible? Where is there room for a shift of perspective towards the fact that you always have it? Pay attention how many times you reach into your account, wherever your finances are held, whether it's a purse, account, a bucket, a drawer, a box, whatever. Who puts their money in an old shoebox still? That's really bad. Anyways, somebody is pay attention to the fact that when you reached for what you needed, you always had it. And also, it's, where do you put your trust? Where do you put your faith and your hope? It's not in the money itself. It's in your well-being. If your trust and your faith and your hope is all in the money, well, that's gonna work so well, because the money is the side effect of the self-love. The money is the side effect of the love in general. So how can you show more is a question that you're being, especially with the positioning of these two cards as and the advice. The advice is, look back to that self-love. Look back to where you have an overflow and an abundance. Where is your abundance? Do you have an abundance of books? Oh my gosh, I have so many books. I love my books. I've read my books so many times. I have books on different subjects. I have books from different places. I have books that I've had for a long period of time. I have books that I've had for a short period of time. That is one example of how to find something that you have an abundance of, and get into the energy of the abundance, because it is an energy that you can hold and that you can engorge is the word that I'm getting. Wow. Okay. The outcome for you is the Knight of Pentacles, Sagittarius, saying you definitely have some excellent ability to bring in your finances. A lot of those abilities to bring in finances come through creative or spiritual services. And that also some expect during the month of September some very interesting idea to come through to you as you are seeking solutions. The solution will present itself, because as soon as the question was presented, the solution available as well. Where you are is also very fated. It is destined. You're in a perfect place. Keep following your inner guidance system, Sagittarius. It's going to work out better than you could imagine. Now for the sign of Capricorn, let's see what is your law of attraction, money attraction message for Capricorn for September 2018. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Source God. To all of our ancestors, and guides. I love thinking about my ancestors, the ones that existed before I ever was a twinkle of an eye of another, and ones who I'll never know their name or where they were at or what they went through, but they went through and they survived so I could be here, and they didn't even know it. Okay, Capricorn, your law of attraction message is card number 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. There's something wrapping itself up. Something is reaching a culmination. It says, I will praise success wherever I see it. And the back of the card reads, when you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, Capricorn, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. So, where we find ourselves ridiculing and judgmental over others, that is only letting us know that we are in a place that is not as aligned as we would like it to be to benefit ourselves financially or spiritually or any other type of lead. Praising success wherever you see it. When you roll up on the brand new car and it costs more than 3 of your houses, and the person inside of it is just laughing, having a great time, do you think, oh, that's freaking great? They did it. They opened up their financial flow, and they're living a life that's awesome. I love it for them. Or do you say, oh, how dare they be so happy with all of that money and that car that costs too much? And I deserve that, and you know, if I can't have that, they shouldn't have that, and how dare they? Well, those of us are struggling to survive at only so much dollars an hour, and there's starving kids in Africa, and oh my God, yeah, you're not in alignment with the success or the financial flow. Okay, so I see here for you, Capricorn, the Knight of Pentacles. The money is not growing as fast as you would like it to grow. I feel like right now you're feeling overburdened, over worried, over weighed down financially. Too many responsibilities, and you have too much work to do to try to keep and maintain them all. I advice for you: take count and take notice of all the blessings that you have, all of the beautiful things you've created for yourself. Look around your home. How many beautiful things have you created? How many times have you redone your bedroom or your living room or bought new dishes? And how much different is your home now from 4 years ago? And how many times have you recycled clothes? And why are you being asked to look at these things? Because this is evidence of your success. This is an evidence-based practice for you. Once you realize, hey, this is where I've been successful, that's another sign of my success, then it becomes more of an evidence-based practice where you, and I love that I'm using that phrase, but where you end up being knowing about your abilities with finances, about how you strengthen your financial standing, about how things have gone so much better. And this matters because you're getting ready to go through a point where you don't take this advice. If you to open up and acknowledge financial upsets, or you will realize going two different ways. Some of you will take it and some of you will run with it, and others of you won't get it. It'll fly over your head and you won't get it. But if you can take the lesson and really start to take stock of all that you have acquired and all that you have attained and count it as a success and see success everywhere around you, if you do that, you're going to have a realization, an epiphany that's going to come in painfully, because you're going to realize somewhere where you have neglected, where you have been ungrateful, unreceptive as a result of haughtiness or arrogance. But in the embrace and the accepting of that and the pain that you go through in realizing what you've done, you will heal the situation. It'll change your entire vibration, okay? So that's a message for Capricorn. Let's see what we have about money for Aquarius. What is the money? The magic money message for the Sun of Aquarius for September 2018. And it flips right over. You have card number 49. I am always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Card number 49. Appreciation and love and alignment to that which is source is the ultimate giving back, so to speak. For in your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational patterns of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating. And as you are vibrating, you are attracting. And so you are always getting back the essence of what you are giving. So what are you giving, Aquarius? Are you giving out positivity and love and flow and blessings and high vibrational thought patterns and high vibrational feelings? Or are you giving low vibrational feelings? Because that all resounds throughout your being. It all comes together and affects your financial flow. People, if you think your sex life is separate from your financial flow, you're wrong. If you think your love life is separate from your financial flow, you're wrong. If you think your family life is separate from your financial flow, you're wrong. If you think your spiritual life is separate from any of that, your financial flow, your love life, your sex life, your family life, you're absolutely wrong. The situation for you is the King of Cups. Is that Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces? For some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Aquarius. But I definitely see here that you are feeling quite emotional right now. You may be upset about something. Well, the advice is the Devil card. This is interesting. I feel a shy person needs to go on ahead and indulge himself and ask. I feel that there's somebody who is really, really shy. And it's so hard for you to ask for what you want. And in that shyness, everything is shy of you. So it's saying to you, Aquarius, shy Aquarius, it's time to ask for what you want. There's something that you really, really want. Someone that you're really attracted to. There's some fun that you would love to have. You want to go out drinking and dancing. You want to go ahead and go to the casino and gamble. Maybe you want to smoke cigarettes again and you had quit a long time ago. Maybe you want to take up drinking again. Okay. We advise moderation in all things. And all choices are your own. So you have to be responsible for your own actions. However, if you have been learning emotional mastery, if you've been in counseling for drinking and drinking is a big deal for you, then, you know, they have the alcohol-free stuff out there that's available for you. But more than that, I definitely see an Aquarius person here who has a strong love for somebody that they're so attracted of, but they're very shy to speak up, okay? It's saying if you will confront your fears, this is for you, confronting your fears. There is, again, Aquarius, somebody is really afraid of of going for something that they want, but it's really strong in you, and you have this intense pull, feel held towards it. And it's saying if you will do that, it's actually going to lead you to greater financial flow. It's going to create financial flow in your world. It's saying for you Aquarius that, you know what, you can have that money over there. And for some Aquarius, there is this energy of, I am so in love with that Queen of Pentacles over there. She is just the bomb. I just love this. But I'm afraid to act. I'm afraid to talk. I'm afraid that she won't like what I have to say. I'm afraid that we won't be able to communicate. I'm afraid that she'll just walk away. Okay? So, Aquarius, there's a fear for you to embrace. As long as you're, okay, what you resist persists, what you embrace, you can erase. So, you have a fear of something, the way to get rid of it is go through it. Now, the clause that, what is it, my disclosure to that is with love, peace, and happiness as a foundation and principles towards the other and yourself. So as long as you're not causing any injury or damage to anyone or anything, including yourself, then what can it hurt? So look, there's somebody who wants to, somebody really wants to sing karaoke, but I'm so shy, I'm so afraid. But I always see this girl over there when I'm singing karaoke, and I want to be in the middle of the game too. And so I'm going to master that fear, and I'm going to go sing karaoke. And why am I bringing up karaoke? Because every time I go to karaoke, there's always someone there who's like, oh no, I won't sing karaoke. I'm like, hello, it ain't going to hurt nobody. The worst thing that you could hurt is somebody's eardrum for about 3 minutes, and that is not life altering, it's not life changing, and it's not gonna kill nobody. Okay, Aquarius. So what is that fear? If it's if you're having some sort of major, okay, why, I don't feel that anybody is, but why do I have to say now, you know, if somebody is feeling suicidal, if you're feeling so much obsession over a person that you are emotionally like, you really don't know what to do, you need to get some help. You need to call a crisis line, reach out to your friends. If those friends don't listen, reach out to some other friends. If those friends don't listen, go find a bartender and talk to the bartender. Talk to someone if you are feeling that low. Please, thank you. Suicide is not nice for those who survive. Okay, next we have Pisces. What is the message? Money message. Magic money message for Pisces for September 2018. Magic money message for Pisces, September 2018. Okay, here we go. Oh, Pisces. This card came out before for another sign we just read today. 49, I am also always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Appreciation and love and alignment to that which is source is the ultimate giving back, so to speak, for any pain or struggle you have to give. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational patterns of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating, and as you are vibrating, you are attracting. And so you are always getting back the essence of what you are given. So, Pisces is letting you know that things are manifesting for you very quickly based off of what you are asking for through your vibration. So you're going to get back what you put out there. If you are afraid, you put money out there with fear, you're going to get money back with fear. If you put money out there with gratitude, you're going to get money back with gratitude. Whatever vibration you attract to yourself through your own actions. So, Pisces, the world is your situation. Things are coming to an end, and you're being asked, who do you love? Are you for sure? But more than that, what do you love? What do you love about your life? What do you love about your home? Where are you grateful for all that you've had? Something has come to an end, a relationship, a living situation. I even am picking up on the energy of somebody's loved one passed away. Maybe it's been 1 year now since that happened. And you just feel like My family of 4 is now a family of 3. But can you move out of that depressed energy? Because I do feel, Pisces, for some of you, that is a depressed energy that is coming through on your sign as well because of these endings. But here's the thing with the world is actually a happy ending, and so why is there this depression here? I do feel like there is a need to take stock. I feel like your point of attention, your focus is on losing what you care for. So what you're doing is you're trying to hold on so tight to the money that you have. I feel like you, Pisces, have lost a lot financially in the past. And so you keep replaying that same cycle, and you need to open up, because the more you try to hold on to these pentacles that you do have, the less of them that you're going to get, because money is on a flow. It's got to flow in and flow out. And if you only let it flow in and you don't flow any out, then you create a stagnant pond. The energy is not in motion. You want to let the energy flow through. So to let the energy flow through, you've got to be willing to spend as well as you are to receive. And so as you spend your money, for you, perfect thing you can do, Pisces, is first off, thank your money. Hold your money and thank it. Verbally thank the money that you have it. Thank it for what you will do with it. Thank it for the way you received it. And thank it that it will attract its family members to itself while you have it, after it's been spent, and so on and so forth. And when you spend it, then you say, I'm so happy that I have you to spend you, and now that I'm spending you, how fast can my accounts fill up and how full can they get? And it's a game you can play with the universe. If you do this, you will be nurturing, harvesting, tending to the vibration of money flowing to you. Another thing that all of us can do here, but is coming up during this Pisces reading, is we can close our eyes and imagine the energy flowing around us, and make it our point of attraction to receive the energy flowing in. And as the energy flows in, visualize the energy as hundreds of dollars flowing into you. And it doesn't just come from the front or the back or the side, it's from every part. Like you are the center of this sphere, this vacuum sphere of energy, of money, and it just circulates right through you, okay? All right, that is a message for Pisces. Now we're into the sign of Aries. What is a magic money message for Aries? You know, these messages are here not to give you fish for the day, but to teach you how to become fishers of men. Fishers in the sense of not telling you, hey, this is the hot tip, these are the hot numbers, but telling you this is the vibration, this is the mental magician work that you can do to increase your financial flow. And this is what you can apply. This is what is in your ability. This is what's in your realm of possibility. And this is what is the easiest stretch for you to get to. Oh my God, the same one is coming out for Aries again. Look at that. Card number 49 again. I am always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Appreciation, love, and alignment to that which is source is the ultimate giving back, so to speak. For in your poor struggle, you have nothing to give back. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational patterns of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating, and as you are vibrating, you are attracting. And so you are always getting back the essence of what you are giving. Now, important note that's coming out to me for Aries, now the third time that we've seen this card today, is, you know, if you're looking at your finances saying, well, I just don't have enough. It doesn't matter how many hours you work. It doesn't matter how many times you count your blessings or tell the money thank you, because you keep saying you have not enough. So whether you see enough or whether you see not enough, whether you see it's always just enough, whatever you're seeing is how you're going to get it. So How can you pay more attention to the fact that everything is actually right in your financial flow right now? That from here you have so much power on whichever way you won't choose to move and go. Some of you have a lot of extra money. Some of you are looking for more extra money. Well, here as a situation, the Knight of Swords comes out. He says it's time to confront negativity. It's time to cut out all these negative back talk. What the advice is it's going to help you is the Four of Swords. It's time for you to silence yourself and practice your breathing and just realize how wealthy you are just in and of your body, of your vessel, your life itself, your life energy. Notice that. Let that be your foundational grounding there. And I feel like you need to heal from some negative thoughts. I'm hearing, Aries, that somebody didn't approve of your financial flow. Somebody did not approve of your financial flow, and you have let that become very central to your own thought pattern. Somebody has been ridiculing your financial flow, how much money you make, the way you make your money, because you're just a waiter or a cook or a busboy. They had some things to say to you. They felt that they had some leverage on you, some position, some status more than you. And so they were actually very cruel with their words. They spoke out in a very selfish, cruel, and unkind way to try to evoke from you emotions. And what happened is it actually worked. And so as long as you continue to rest in this, you're going to continue to feel lack. But it's saying to you right now, if you want to change this situation, it's time to confront the negativity. Recognize the negative thought pattern and ask that it be removed from your vibration. And this, as long as you feel bad about how you make your money and how much money you're making and what it means for you, then that's going to leave that negative vibration in your money gathering sector of your vibration. And this, what is really tough about this for you is this isn't even your thought. This is what you heard from somebody. You heard this from someone. They said, oh, if you don't have a degree, you know, there's nothing, you're not of value. If you're not making at least this many figures, then it's not of value. And skilled labor, you know, somebody's just got their nose turned up at you, Aries. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Words to live by. What they think about you ain't none of your damn business, okay? All right. Now on to the sign of Taurus. Taurus, what is the magic money message for the sign of Taurus for September 2018? Taurus. All right, here we go. Look, that's too many. Can I have one? Thank you. Okay. Card number 26 says, whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. And the message in the back of the card says, when you think of a thought of upliftment or abundance or well-being, you are filled with a feeling of positive emotion. You may trust the way you feel as the indicator as to which side of the subject, which is really two subjects, you are on. Whether it is the subject of money or lack of it, or health or lack of it, or relationship, or the lack of one. Always, when you feel good, you are in the place of attracting that which you are wanting. Always. Did you hear that part? Always? Okay. So, let's use this tarot now and see what else is going on here. I like that for Taurus, you're being reminded that your emotions are an indicator of whether you're attracting what you want or not. When you feel good and you feel abundant, positive emotion, hey, that's a sign that you are on the scale. If you imagine the temperature gauge, you're hot. You're on the scale of hot. You got it. It's turned up. You got the heat on a subject. And when it's cold, it's cold. Okay, so You feeling hot? You feeling cold? You feeling close? You feeling far? All you have to do is shift. All you have to do is shift. It's a point of attention. The situation is the Nine of Cups. Wishes being fulfilled. Taurus. Financially, you feel that, ooh, I'm getting everything I wished for. September is feeling really awesome for you, Taurus, as that is a Nine of Cups. I feel that emotionally, September is going to bring in great opportunities for you, and your advice is going to be to go with one that is new. I mean, you had some ideas and some plans. Well, now it's going to be time to put your money where your mouth is. If you were thinking of investing in um, a business of your own, or if you were looking at investing in an emotional relationship, I feel that that's definitely going to work out well for you. I feel that it's aligned with your journey very nicely. There's a lot of positivity surrounding that. And we need an outcome card for Taurus. We have the Two of Swords. You're going to have a decision to make. And using this guidance system of, does it feel good or not? You will make this decision intuitively rather than looking only at facts and figures, experiences, and hearsay. Okay? So Taurus, it is saying be careful of overindulging when you're drinking, because then that is easy to put you in a place of worry. But I also get that, you know what, you've got a lot of opportunities coming in for you, Taurus. This is really changing your vibration. This is all happening for you. This wish is being fulfilled because you have been working on this change of vibration. You've been paying attention to the vibration you're holding, the point of attraction you're holding, and you keep letting your intuition guide you. So you keep being guided by it, which is the best guidance you can get. You're being guided by emotional guidance system. This is changing old karma in regards to money. In other words, this is changing old belief patterns, old thoughts, old ideas regarding money. Now on to the sign of Gemini. Gemini, this is your magic money reading for September 2018. Let's see what we got for Gemini. Gemini. Message for Gemini as it flips in my hand. This one came out too. I think this came out for Virgo. Card number 45. 45 is 4 plus 5 equals 9. There's a culmination of something going on here for you, Gemini. It says it is not my role to make others happy. It is not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance. When you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive, or get sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength and clarity and alignment. So, Gemini, where have you been holding on to the idea that it was your job to take care of others financially? If these are not your minor children, guess what? It isn't your job to take care of them financially. As a matter of fact, sometimes you find yourself getting overly caught up in caring for their finances, and then you realize you're short for your own finances. That's not good, honey. Your kingdom falls, then they all fall. So you've got to maintain your own kingdom. The situation right now is asking that you please take care of home, take care of number one with the Ace of Cups. This is all about self-love. If you're not taking care of your own self, you will not take care of anybody else successfully. And yes, I heard that message. Okay, so definitely, Gemini, it's time for you to take the focus off of the others. I feel like you're attracting a group of people who continue to be drawn to you, who want your energy, your money. Your advice is to get recognized and move on. Come to your victory rally and move on. Like, let people tell you how grateful they are for you, But you don't have to say yes to every request of finances. Okay? You have the victory, take your victory. You got the win, you did the battle, you got the win. Allow yourself to be in harmony with being financially successful for yourself. And remember also with this situation, your contributions to others should only come from your overflow. Your overflow means your cup is filled, all your bills are paid, all your financial needs are met first before you start into your charity causes, cases, family members, friends, etc. Fill in the blank. The outcome for you is the Two of Pentacles. It's going to help you stay in flow. Money flow in, money flow out. Money flow in, money flow out. However, we have to remember that you've got to take care of you first, okay? It is so necessary, Gemini. Okay, so with that, now is time for the sign of the Cancer. Cancer, what is the magic money message for sign of Cancer at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. For September 2018, what is the message for Cancer? Let's see what we get. This one's yours. It's card number 23. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So 5 is about change. It's a pivoting point. It says, I am becoming more aware of my feelings about money. We also have this in the beginning. Many people protest when we explain the power of telling their story of their finances as they want it to be rather than as it is, because they believe that they should be factual about what is happening. But if you continue to look at lack for what is and speak of what is, you will not find the improvement that you desire. If you want to affect substantial change in your life experience, you must think thoughts that feel different as you think them. So yeah, finances may be a struggle, but one of the things that people know of those who have been extremely financially successful is you won't find them talking about their finances to people. As a matter of fact, a lot of very financially well-off ones don't tend to talk a lot to a lot of people at all, because when you get to talking to folks, you know, they want to know, oh, what's going on and what happened at the job, and they want to know all the latest gossip, and then you fall into talking about the same old issues that you always have, and come to find out that continuing to tell that same story continues to yield the same story. So if you can't tell a different story, then sometimes it's to stop talking. Cancer, your first card out is the Ace of Cups as well. So taking care of you, feeding others from your overflow, taking care of your own financial needs and obligations, your spiritual needs and obligations first before you take care of any others, allows you to have an overflow to give to the other. Your advice is the Chariot. Truly honor yourself. Take your successes. You're great at getting around obstacles because you do things from an untraditional way. You go around and about instead of trying to headbutt a problem. You go and you do this strategic walk and dance from side to side to get around any obstacles or blockages around you. And as you do this, it's saying it's going to help you get a new vibration going. So what I'm getting here is, how can you tell the truth in a way that is more creative in the way that you want it to be? So let's say your bank account is dry and your friends ask you to go out for a drink. Well, you don't tell them your bank account is dry in that way. You could say, yeah, I have some important things to take care of, and how about we do it later because I'm expecting some big checks, you know? In other words, how do you acknowledge what is, but acknowledge what is in a way that empowers your life? And how can you let go of bitching and complaining about what you don't have? Because bitching and complaining about what you don't have is going to bring more reasons to be in that same state. But it's also saying a part of this is, I feel like when you have extra, you're great at giving it to other people. And the problem with that is they've gotten really comfortable and great at getting what you've got extra. And now you're like, I don't have enough extra. So for some Cancer is saying, you know what? You don't need to be letting everybody know what you have. You don't have to be so open with your all your details. And I do feel like from this, you're going to decide to cut out some of these people that you're talking to, or some of the conversations that you're having with certain people. You may not be offering your financial flow so much anymore. And it also saying that you're going to start changing changing the conversations you're having with these people. I feel like you're so used to having this conversation about how everybody's just above broke. It's almost like there's some saying that you and your friends or whoever is in your circle, that y'all always say the same saying, and it's really not good for your finances. Okay, um, like, what is it? Just living check to check. Maybe that's the saying that you and your friends always say. Oh, I'm just busy living check to check. Yeah, that's not the story you want to be telling. That may be a truth, but what's another way you could say that? Well, I always have what I need. That's what I do know, is when I need the money, it's there. Okay, instead of saying, oh, I so short, I don't think I'll have enough money for the bills, then how can you say instead, can you change the vibration by saying instead, you know what, every time I get ready to pay my bills, the money I need is there. So I'm sure it will be this time too. There are two. One is a have perspective, the other is a have not. Now for the sign of Leo, our final sign. This is your magic money reading for Leo. Let's see what you got, Leo. There's a message, magic money message for Leo. Here it is. Okay. Card number 37. 3 plus 7 equals 10. There's a physical wholeness here. Something is coming to materialization. The statement on front says, I can't tell stories of shortage and experience abundance. Continuing to tell stories of shortage only continues to contradict your desire for abundance. And you cannot have it both ways. You cannot focus upon unwanted and receive wanted. You cannot focus upon stories about money that make you feel uncomfortable and allow into your experience what makes you feel comfortable. A different story will bring different results. My thoughts are the basis for the attraction of all things that I consider to be good, which includes enough money and health for my comfort and joy. So again, here we go. We can't be talking about being broke if we want to be wealthy. We cannot be talking about being unhealthy and sick if we want to be healthy. You can't talk about something without making that active in your energy. So can you instead talk about how you are wealthy and how you're lucky and how things are working out for you? Situation for you is the 8 of Cups. Walking away from something that was just not fulfilling to you. You tried to make something work. You tried applying unconditional love to something. You tried looking at something from different perspectives. It didn't work. And now the 5 of Swords is saying, you gotta cut your losses. This is like a no-win situation. If you keep on worrying about love lost and what didn't work out, it's gonna continue to not work out for you, Leo. So one more card for Leo. Here it is. The Justice is saying for you, wherever you have walked away from things, from out of the energy of love to go more towards what you wanted, you will find that it was better to cut your losses when you did, because you will have justice coming in. There will be a setting straight, and it's going to come in with a surprise. You won't even know that it's coming in, but it's because you changed. You changed from focusing more and trying to make shit work that wasn't working. You decided to quit doing that. You said, you know what, I'm going to let you go ahead and have your mind, and I'm going to have my mind, and we don't have to agree with one another, but I can still be at peace, and I'm going to let that go. And you decided to let go of, focus upon all of that stuff, feeling like you were lost, taken advantage of, like you were losing. If you keep on feeling like you're losing, and that's where you feel, Leo, then you're going to attract more losing. So where are you the winner? Where are things working out for you? If you can't find the things that you want, look, if you feel like This is not about lying to yourself, okay? This is what I'm getting. This is not about lying to yourself. So, okay, let's say your account's overdrawn financially. It's not saying lie to yourself and tell yourself you have $1 million in your account when you don't. But what do you have? Find your abundance. Maybe what you have is a bunch of empty space in your house because you can't afford furniture, but you got a bunch of space. Oh, I love the spaciousness of my house. That is an abundance. Maybe you don't have a bunch of Chandon wine or champagne in your cupboard, but you got a bunch of water in the tap. Then, oh man, every time I turn on the water is flowing. It never stops flowing. And you can say to yourself, just like that water is turned on, there are other things in my life that are turned on. Start to ask. If you can where your life is abundant and prosperous, then you can ask the universe to point it out to you and it will show you, Leo. But you've got to tell the story that gets you in that vibration of closer to what you're wanting instead of what you're not wanting. The more you keep tooting the horn of what you don't want, the more you're going to keep on getting it. Okay, y'all, so that is all 12 signs. And thank you so much for being here with me. I'll be back again with more readings for you. Love you. Bye.